Did you know that America has over 300,000 fast food restaurants? And did you also know I like food? Today we are trying the most popular American fast food, and as an Australian we are going to be crowning one the best. Let's get oily. I said that because, like, you know how fast food has a lot of oil. Boys, we are here at Macca's, the most iconic fast food chain ever, and probably the most popular. Let me get my facts out. Firstly, let's talk about this burger itself. This is the Big Mac, the most iconic burger. We'll get into the burger in a second, but 1967 was the first ever Big Mac, so pretty iconic. Everyone knows a Big Mac, but you know what's even crazier? 50 million of these slabs of burger get sold every single year. That's crazy. Yum. Never mind, I lied. 50 million a year in Australia alone. 900 million a year in worldwide. What? Big Mac! This burger, when it first came out, debuted at 45 cents. Imagine how many of these you could get. I could still only afford to get like 2 or something. You stay here with Mr. Octopus. There you go. Firstly, the fries. Obviously, shoe style fry. Wow, that looks depressing. Obviously, Macca's chips, they're god tier, but they're not actually my favorite fast food. Mine is coming up later in the video. You'll see that soon, but let's give this a taste. Okay, give me a sec. Just need a couple of these. Obviously, well seasoned. Now the only thing I will say is that Macca's fries are very hit and miss. They can sometimes come out blistering cold, like they've just come out of the freezer or the Arctic or the frickin'... Shut up. Definitely a strong contender. Obviously, this is the biggest fast food chain in the world. They're everywhere. They're literally everywhere. I don't know how many... Hey, Siri! How many McDonald's are in the world? 36,000 globally. Thank you, Siri. The chips are okay. If it's like perfect Macca's... Probably like a 6 or a 7. Probably a 6. A 6 out of 10. That might get me a lot of hate, but it's not about you. It's about me. We're getting on to the Big Mac. One of the biggest burgers of the block. Probably not really. I don't particularly order this from Macca's. I'm more of a quarter pounder, my friends. I'm more of a quarter pounder, man, All right, so back to the review. Oh my God. We obviously have, oh my God, it's all sliding everywhere. Stop! Okay. Yeah, right. Oh, okay, so this is the problem with Big Macs. You know what, it's already starting off shit. Look at this. What do you expect me to do? Obviously 3 buns, pretty untraditional for a burger. And then you've got the 2 patties, you've got a piece of cheese, some Big Mac sauce, and lettuce, of course. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about! Stop! Give me a sec. Give me a sec. They have no serviettes! What is going on? This is the first freaking review of the video and I can't even... I need freaking half a tree of serviettes to eat this. Let's get that bite in again. Oh, yeah. Exactly how I remember. Mid. Look, I don't hate the Big Mac. Anyone that's eating the Big Macs, I'm not gonna cancel you for this, but I honestly don't know what to say. Experience, crap. Messiness, crap. Eating, crap. Crap. Yeah, it's just depressing. It's a depressing burger. Look at that right there. It's paper thin. Like I could write my freaking school essays on that. There you go. There's Macca's. Let's just say there's more promising contenders later on in this video. Honestly, Big Mac, I gotta give it a 4. 4 out of 10. On to Hungry Jack's. Hey guys. How are you guys going? This is really awkward. All right, we have the food. Now, you might be wondering, why does this look like Burger King? Well, technically it is. So Hungry Jack's is actually the name that we use only in Australia, I think. And the reason being is we actually already had a Burger King here. So crazy. But more importantly, we have the main meal that everyone buys. Over 2 billion of these are sold a year. Of course, we are talking about the Whopper. Now, an interesting fact as well, this meal costs $12.75 and I think a Whopper's like $9. When they first came out, it was like 30 cents. I have come to Hungry Jack's quite a bit. Wow, that's crazy. All right, let's see if it's actually worth the hype. A Whopper, if you haven't had it before, tomato, lettuce, bit of mayo. You've got the burger. You can also get them with cheese and stuff, which a lot of people do. It's all big, like, what the hell? That's so juicy. The great thing about Burger King or Hungry Jack is that their meat is actually a lot thicker than Macca's. Also, it is flame grilled. Check that out. Amazing. Good balance. Sauce. Burger done. Let's check out the chips now. These chips are thicker cut than Macca's, and they got a better seasoning too. Oh my god. Listen to that crunch, bro. Yeah, fire. In terms of the burger and chips themselves, the chips, honestly, it's hard because we've got Five Guys coming up and I know they've got some crazy chips, but I think I'm gonna give this one probably a 7. And then for the burger, man, this is pretty good value. This is like 12 bucks for a meal. Big burger, look at that. I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10. W Whopper. We are now joined here with the Colonel from the Dirty Bird establishment. Let's get into this. I got some quick facts. KFC was actually brought out in 1968 to Australia, so it's been here for a hot while now. What's that? Calculate it for me. There's no one there to help me. Nearly 60 years in Australia right now. We're also joined by Mr. Someone give me a name down below, please. So I have the Zinger combo with us today. Now, I don't think America had the Zinger burger for a long while. I think it's got it now, but this came out back in the 90s in Australia, and ever since then has been their most popular thing. But the Zinger burger actually originated in, Trinidad in 1984. So crazy there. And I've also got that the USA got it in 2017. So you actually do have it now. Wow, this is really falling a bit. Anyway, back to the burger. So obviously we come with the burger. We got the fries as well. Now, arguably people think that KFC chips are the best in the business. Personally, I love the flavor of them, but I don't know if it's got that crunch. By the way, just to show you how well these sell, there was 22 million of these sold in Australia in 1 year. Sorry, 22 million of these get sold in Australia each year. That's 60,000 a day. In Australia. The Zinger burgers, I'm really uncomfortable now. All right, let's get started with the fries first. And as you can see, actually, right now, we've kind of got a bit of a soggy chip. Now, this is the only problem I have with KFC is their chips and stuff are usually a bit soggy feeling. Yeah, no crunch. All right, here we go. We're gonna give this one a go. Oh, okay, hold on. I haven't had KFC in a long while now. And that chip did bust. You can't go wrong with the seasoning that they put on these chips, but I don't know if this is the same in America or same everywhere else, but every time in Australia they are soggy. I don't know what it is. It might be because of the box it's put in. Anyway, the flavor is the only thing going for these chips, so I'm gonna have to give it a 6. Honestly, here we go for the Big Kahuna. Everyone comment down Big Kahuna down below. If you don't know what the Zinger burger is, now this is our first chicken burger of the video actually, and might be the only one. I think it's the only chicken burger of this video. Okay, that doesn't look really attractive, does it? And I'm dropping it everywhere. We have this very nice soft bun that it comes with seeds on the top. Of course, we've got the fried chicken. Oh, this is so yum. All this sauce down here, lettuce to top it off, to bottom it off, to crunch it up. I don't know. That looks crunchy. Give it a zoom on that one, baby. Oh. Wow, the flavor is just there. The zing of the zinger is there. I don't know what else to say. I can see why this sells so well. And honestly, when it comes to fast food, KFC is one of my top favorites. And the bun, I don't know much about food, but this bun is bunning. It can't get better than this for chicken burgers. 8 out of 10. On to the next place. Next up, we are here at Taco Bell, and I've got some interesting facts to tell you guys. Let's get inside right now. So, an interesting fact about Taco Bell. Taco Bell has actually launched 3 times in Australia, failing twice. They have been here since 2017. We have our Taco Supreme, something Supreme, Crunchwrap Supreme, and we also have some fries as well. So this came to like 14 bucks or something like that. The Crunchwrap Supreme actually has a pretty interesting fact about it. There was like 100 million of them first sold when it came out in like 2005. So that is wild. Must be pretty good. Check this out. Okay, fancy chips. Here we go, slow motion. It's nearly there. Now, obviously, this is not a burger. This is just their most famous thing. Obviously, taco joint, you know, you would think that there wouldn't be a burger. Inside is like some meat, some cheese, some crunchy stuff as well. And then these are seasoned with some Mexican seasoning, I don't know. Let's do fry test. Not too bad. Seasoning is okay. It's kind of got like a lime taste to it. The crunch though, no crunch. But the star of the show, you know what? Let's just quickly open this up and show you what it's about. So we've got some tomato, we've got some lettuce in there, some sour cream. There's the meat. You've also got this like taco circle thing and some like, I think cheesy sauce. Now we got to figure out how to fold this again. Good enough. I'm actually quite excited. I reckon this is gonna be good, and Mexican is my favorite, so I'm very excited. There's probably someone that's loving this right now. Oh crap. That's actually pretty good. Now I will say the crunch isn't like super crunchy. It is like a taco shell, like a flat taco shell, but it's actually pretty good. For the chips, I definitely think that they could be better, but the seasoning is kind of an interesting one. It's got a bit of lime in it. So for that, I'm giving it like a 6.5 for the fries. For this though, pretty good, honestly. It also must be pretty good for most people because 100 million sold in the first year of this coming out is kind of crazy. So I've never seen anything more attractive than that. This is the score that Taco Bell gets. Let's go on to the next American fast food restaurant. Good secured, and guess what, chat? Are you seeing this? Order 6, 7. Refill time. Well, it's my first one actually. Chat, what flavor are we getting? Comment down. What flavor? You guys are supposed to comment. Can you please comment? Order 67. Now, there is something that I searched up. I was doing a lot of research on these shops and I heard that there is a lot of chips that they put in the bag. So we need to test that theory. That's the first thing. It does smell really good, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm seeing something. Bag chips, bag chips. Look at this. They are chips with the skin on. So rustic. We also have the burger and it feels pretty hefty too. Whoa. I just got a cheeseburger. That's literally all I got. No toppings or anything, just cheeseburger. I want it to stay as true as possible. Look at all these. Fuck. All that chips. What? Cheese is drippy, bruh. Get a slow-mo of this. Oh no. That was supposed to be a lot more gracious than it was. All right, let me school you guys before we try this. Of course, coming with the facts, Five Guys has only been in Australia since 2021. So it actually hasn't been here for that long, but apparently it has been doing very well. Obviously, as I said, when I came to the table, it is pretty known for its extra scoop of chips. So that is tick. Yes, we got that. It's also interesting, you can get any burger on the menu and then there's like 15 toppings that are free that you can get. Anything. And I just got ketchup. That's all I got. Enough yapping, let's try this. Let's start off with the Chippy Whippies because these are looking fire. Look at that. That looks zesty, no. Not too bad. It's a different taste. It's not super crunchy. That one was okay. Good seasoning, a lot of it. Obviously the potatoes feel really raw. They're cooked, but they're like, now the burger obviously is looking insane. This is crazy. So we've got the sesame seed bun, massive bit of meat in there. I don't know what it weighs. Wait, there's two? There's 2 bits of meat. Okay, we've got 2 bits of meat. I'm having a heart attack. We've got all this cheese as well. So 2 slices of cheese and ketchup. So we're gonna give this a go. Here we go. Man, this is a big bite. That's crazy good. So the buns are really, really squishy. I don't know if they're potato buns or something, but they are so nice. Yummy. The cheese is gooey inside. Wow. I've squished the burger now. Going in for the second bite. Oh. It does feel filthy as hell, but go bang. All right, so for chips, definitely a different style. Could be more crunch, but seasoning is great. It's a lot different to like a normal chip, which is kind of cool. You gotta give these like an 8. And then of course the burger itself, really, really good. Obviously, if you want something that's gonna be like dirty and filthy, this is probably the way to go. It is really tasty. The only thing it's lacking is a bit of seasoning on it. Let's give that one a 7.5. Pretty good. W5, guys. On to the next one. Oh my God, this looks great. But it also looks like it's gonna kill me. All right, boys, before we get into the food, I have some quick facts. Firstly, this is the first time Shake Shack has been in Australia. I've got my notes on my camera, by the way. So bear with me while I read these. Next note, Shake Shack started in 2001 as a hot dog cart. So that's actually pretty crazy that their main thing now is burgers. I don't even know if they sell hot dogs. I can't read my notes, bro. Like, what the? Oh, and another cool fact, even though it is that young, last year it made $1.5 billion USD dollars. So it must be pretty good if that many people have spent their money on Shake Shack. All right, here we go. Shake Shack for the first time in Australia. Let's see. I've never tried Shake Shack ever, but this is their kind of like famous meal. So we got the Shack burger here, the crinkle cut fries, and of course this, it's like a vanilla custard drink, which is interesting. We also got this as well, a traditional lemonade, which apparently they're famous for as well. All right, first up, chips, because that's like quite important. Let's see how salted they are. Oh, the seasoning's pretty good. Hey, cameraman, how about? Like maybe a little bit more seasoning would be pretty fire, but that's okay. Next up, we've got the burger, of course. Burger's looking great, to be honest. It's not that big. Massive tomatoes, lettuce in there, cheese. Look at that. Oh. You know what? Pretty good, actually. It's got a nice amount of salt on the burger, which is sick. And the cheese is actually super melted, which is spot on. The bun is really good. That is fire. It kind of reminds me of a Whopper in some ways, but a bit more juicy. The creme de la creme is this, the vanilla custard, because I'm really curious about this. I love custard, so we're gonna give it a go. Now this is like proper thick shake milkshake. It's like a hybrid, so it is a little bit melted now. It is quite a hot day. That's fire. Let's give it some reviews. Crinkle cut fries, pretty W. I'd probably give them like a 7. The only thing is a little bit more seasoning would be fire. The burger itself, actually really W. Like if this was 10 bucks-ish when it comes to Australia, I would be actually picking this up. Definitely a W burger. I'd probably give it an 8. Let's try this quickly as well while we're here. That's actually bomb. Put the score here. W Shake Shack, come to Australia.